The Weatherview first on BBC One with John Hammond.
Hello there. Well, this week's weather has been a variable feast, I'm sure you'll agree. What's next up on the menu? Well, every picture tells a story. Let's look at the satellite picture. It looks quite messy, but if we break it up into bite-sized chunks, you can see the picture a little bit more clearly. First of all, the clouds surrounding the UK brought heavy showers for many during the course of today. There is a sliver of clearer sky out west, though, which heralds a fine day for many tomorrow. However, lying out west is the desert, and that's more rain for the end of the week. So plenty going on. As far as today's concerned, though, we can be fairly optimistic. As I say, there will be a few showers, but predominantly dry and bright. Most places are dry out there just now. There are a few showers around, but they're fairly isolated. Quite a cool night, and they're turning misty in some places, some fog patches in rural spots. Towns and cities down to 11 to 13 degrees, but out in the sticks a little bit cooler than that. So it will be a fresh start to the day, a misty one in some places, but that'll lift, and most of us will have a fine bright morning. A few showers out west, and they'll tend to transfer their way west to east during the course of the day. So by the afternoon they'll be turning up across the more eastern parts of England, for example. A few sharp showers around, but there won't be as many as there have been in recent days, and there's a good chance that you'll stay dry throughout the day. Scotland catching the odd shower. A vast improvement across many northeastern parts of the mainland where it's been dull and damp recently. Northern Ireland too shaping up pretty well. It should stay dry and bright. Starting to cloud over late on across western areas, and that heralds a change in the weather. For Wales it's looking fine and bright, some fair weather cloud, but for Wales and indeed southwest England, if you catch a shower during the afternoon, consider yourself very unlucky. The cloud will start to envelop the sky though across the far southwest by the end of the afternoon. Further east, a few heavyish showers scattered around across southeast England and East Anglia, but again, they will be well scattered and some places will stay dry. As we go into the night, big change across the north and the west. Rain pushes in across Northern Ireland, Scotland and many northwestern parts of England and Wales by the end of the night on a freshening breeze. So cloudy, damp, breezy as we start the day on Friday as this weather system here trundles in off the Atlantic. I think the rain will hold off across parts of the southeast until late on in the day, but a lot of cloud around. It will be breezy. A rather disappointing end to the working week for many, with periods of rain slumping down from Scotland and Northern Ireland in across England and Wales. What about the weekend? Well, that rain's going to linger across some southern areas on Saturday, but the good news is by Sunday most of us will be dry and bright. There's Saturday's picture with that line of rain stretched through England and Wales, making its way slowly towards the southeast, brightening up behind with some sunshine, a few blustery showers across the far northwest of Scotland. Into Sunday then, the rain should have cleared the southeast. Most places will be dry and bright with some sunshine, and in the brighter spells it should feel pleasantly warm. Plenty going on then. Keep up to date with those changes. Why not check out the website, or alternatively the red button, page 400. That's it from me. Good night.
I've been with the ambulance service 7 years now, and in that time I've really noticed a huge increase in the amount of traffic on the roads. I would ask, if you hear the sirens or see the lights, let the emergency services through. Stay calm, we will do the work, we will go round you, just make our lives easier by noticing that we're coming. There are times when it is unsafe for us to pass you, so in these cases we'd like you to get out of our way so that we can get through. Indicate, pull over when you can, but do it in a safe way. If the roads are gridlocked, there's always something you can do to help us. Just make us a path so that we can get through. Just think, as the emergency services, where we could be going to, and for us every second really does count.
The Chief of Police is dead, so we better get a new one before you lot run riot.
Caprice, you give your age as 38. Are you going to be using the same technique to manipulate the crime figures and keep them down?
It's absolutely fine. Not your average job. Not your average job interview. The King is Dead, Thursday at 10:30 on BBC Three.
This is BBC One.